Hi ClynesEdits. So it is finally day 2, or should I say day 1 of this video editing class, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys about the basic features on the home page on CapCut's. Normally I know we're supposed to use about 3 apps, which is CapCut's VN and edits for Instagram. But unfortunately we're not going to be able to do that now because we just want to focus on the basic editing features for now. So first of all, when you open CapCut, this is the first thing you see. Normally like this is literally the first thing you see. On Android, it might be a little bit different, but I'm trying to show you guys most of these things you see on the home page. Normally people don't use it. People just enter a new project and just start editing without even knowing the basic settings and the basic things on CapCut. A lot of these things you are seeing now, normally they are renewed from time to time. CapCut upgrade their features from time to time. So most of these things on the home page are renewed. So I'm trying to show you guys the importance of these features on the home page. So the very first thing I'll be teaching you guys is AutoCut. So this is the very first thing you will see on the home page. You don't need to log into your settings, which is here, because if there isn't a basic CapCut, you don't need to log into your email. Do you understand? But if there isn't a pro feature, it's also fine, which is good. But most of these features here on the home page are free, so I feel like both people that are using pro and people that are not using pro can get along. So the very first thing here is AutoCut, which is this. Now this helps with it's a way of AI adding your videos together with songs. So I'm going to show you guys an example right here. Let me say I'm picking pictures. Let me just use pictures, for instance, of my products. Let me use pictures of some products I have with me. Okay, let's say this. Okay, so now I'm doing it. So what this is going to do is that with this AI, it's going to shuffle your pictures with some already made templates down of some songs. So let's see what this is going to do now. For example, let's see what this is going to do. Although I'm not really a big fan of this, I'm a big fan of doing it personally by yourself because it gives you more opportunity to change a lot of things. But let's just, if you're someone that you're not looking to stress yourself, or you're having a stressful day and you just want to find something that will just merge your pictures together with, some particular songs, a particular set of songs. This AI could use them, but I'm not a big fan. So let's check the result out now. So yeah, it's basic. Let's choose another one. Alright, so this is basic. What this does is that it gives you a little bit of fire in your templates. You trying to add let's say your pictures together, or pictures of yourself, or pictures of your products, to just kind of mix them together. That's what it does. I'm not really a big fan of it. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be Retouch. Now me explaining Retouch. What Retouch does is that it's kind of gives you a little bit of makeup on yourself. Although most of the features on Retouch are pro features. Do you understand? So it's not really that much basic. But at the same time, if you're looking to just give your face some kind of smoothness, or looking to just smoothing your physical appearance up with AI, this can do that for you. I'll try and give you guys an example so you can see right here. So already, this guy's face is already okay. This guy's face is already smooth. It's already okay now. But now, let me try and see if I can smoothen it up. Alright, so let's say I'm trying to smoothen up his face. So what I'll do is I'll click Retouch and I'll click Smooth, which is this. When I click Smooth, I will increase it a little bit, and you can see the difference. You can see the difference in the change of complexion, the change of how smooth his face is. Let's say somebody that has a lot of pimples on your face, or your face is this way rough, just like mine. You can just, I use that a lot in most of my videos, just kind of smoothing off your face a little bit and then everything is alright. And it also applies to changing of complexion. Let's say you're trying to change your complexion or something like that. Let's try it with this one. Okay, now can you see? Literally, I can make everything darker, I can make everything lighter. That is why I tell people most of the time, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Because, it's kind of, I don't say fake, but anything can be edited, literally. Do you understand? So with this now, I can change your skin complexion from light to what? To dark. Be it any type of stuff. So that's just what basically Retouch is all about. I could change your body size. But if you want to do all that, you can only do it with CapCut's Pro. But for basic CapCut's, you can use the feature which is the smooth feature, smoothing up your pixels a little bit. So let's go into the next one, which is, let's go back to the one page right here. Okay, let's go back to the one page right here. And enhanced quality. The next one is going to be enhanced quality. Now, what this does, layman's language, it's just going to enhance the quality of the video. So if you have a video, there's a little bit rough, or you record a video, there's a little bit rough. What it is, you click that, you press enhance quality at the home page right here, you import it into CapCut, and just like this. Let me show you guys, of course, let me show you guys, choose a video particular people, so you guys can have the idea of what I'm trying to do. So, what you do, after picking this, you just press enhance, which is this HD. You have HD, and you have HD Pro. You can just click anywhere and it will automatically enhance your images or your videos. Although I'm not really a big fan of this because there's not really that much difference in all this, but it's something that, obviously, something that helps. Do you understand? You're looking to enhance a raw video yourself. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty much basic. Nothing complicated about that. So the next one is going to be, we'll go back to the home page, and the next one is going to be, alright, so the next one is going to be auto captions. So for auto captions, what it does is that it gives your video an automated caption, meaning while you're talking, it writes what you're saying right down here in front of the screen. But on CapCut, it is pro featured. That is why I wanted you guys to get your Instagram edit. If you're able to get Instagram edit, which is for the iOS users, it's fantastic. Auto captions on Instagram edit is absolutely free, which is something I'll be getting into when we're teaching more into this, editing kind of stuff. But if you're starting basic edits, I'll just literally advise you to just use the normal manual captions, which is write the text as you're seeing it. Obviously, it is stressful, but sometimes it gives a lot of dimension into your videos. I use most of my videos, you see, most of my talking videos are done manually. Like I do them with my own hands. I do the text one by one. So I'm just going to show you guys a little bit what auto captions is all about. That's if you have the pro features. What auto captions is all about. So let me say I'm picking a video. Let me just pick a video wherever someone's talking. Let me click this, and then I just go to caption right here. I pick a template, English. If it's English, and why this also helps is that if you're using different languages, it could transcribe those languages for you into auto captions. But sometimes it's tricky if you don't understand the language, because how would you know if it's actually using the right thing? Sometimes it's not 100% accurate. So I would advise you to double check. But yes, okay, let's pick something here. Okay, so let's pick this. So the caption is obviously generated here. Alright, so you could move it up a little bit. Alright, so this is pretty much basic. Everything is perfect. The words are perfect so far. But for someone that makes mistake, you might have to like change the captions a little bit. What you do is you just click it. And you can just change all the settings. But if you change a setting for a particular a particular text on auto captions, it automatically change for the rest of them. So let's imagine if you move the caption a little bit higher, the rest of the captions are moving a little bit higher throughout the videos, which is something that is different from manual editing. Do you understand? So yeah, that's pretty much about auto captions. That is, if I want to go deep into it, that's AutoCut Pro, which is not what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to do basic editing. So yeah, the next one will be photo edits. So this is very much simple. What it does is that it edits most of the pictures. Basically, let's say you want to remove backgrounds from one picture to another. You want to change the filters from one picture to another. And why this is different is that it's not pro, it is basic. Do you understand? So anyone can do this, be it the pro users or the basic users. It's very much simple. So let me give you guys a pretty much example to this now. So let's say I'm picking a picture. I'm going to look at a picture of myself. Okay, yes. So this is a picture of myself here. Let's say I'm looking to do some basic editing into this, like, now, let's say the first thing to note in these things now is the aspect ratio. Do you understand? This is something we're going to be doing based on time. Now, what is aspect ratio? Now the aspect ratio are the sizes of your videos. Now, if you're looking at YouTube now for this video now, this was shot in landscape. If you look at this, it's a little bit longer. It's obviously different from the size I use for my Instagram reels or Instagram posts. Do you understand? So if I'm shooting for YouTube, I'm going to be putting my phone sideways like this, which means this is the aspect ratio for YouTube. But if I'm shooting for an Instagram reel or an Instagram post, I'm going to be shooting just like this. I don't know if you guys understand. So that applies to your editing too. If you're editing a YouTube video, you can't be using an aspect ratio of an Instagram post. Do you understand? So for this now, this is portrait. If I'm shooting like this, it's shot in portrait. If I'm shooting like this, just like this one you're watching, it's shot in landscape. Do you understand? So the first thing you do when you enter a video, do you understand? When you want to edit your videos, is the first thing is that you pick an aspect ratio. It's that aspect ratio that will guide you into a lot of things that you do. So for this now, let's start to pick, this aspect ratio. This is the aspect ratio for, you can see I'm just playing with it a little bit. This is the aspect ratio for Instagram reels or Instagram photos or anything you can try and see. And then I can, a little bit. Now, why this helps is that I can also remove the background of myself. Like I can remove the background I have presently. Do you understand? Let's say you can remove the background. Although now this is complicated because when you want to remove background on Instagram, be it for pictures or for videos, it also consists of the pro features. Except you have to do them manually, which won't really make the end product clean. Let me show you guys what I'm trying to talk about. So while you can move background, and then let's see. If I'm to use this AI recognizing, it will remove the background very beautifully. As you can see, look at this. Beautifully, no background is removed beautifully. Do you understand? But I can just place it somewhere here. Let's say I'm looking to edit, for example, I can move it all around, I can play with it all around and all that. But let's say I'm trying to do it manually. Let's say I'm using a basic feature and I'm trying to do it manually. Let's see how the result is going to be. I can just lower the distance speed and then do this. Alright. Now you guys can alright, see that. See the difference between the manual and the AI. It is very, very much like there's a way you can obviously calm down, reduce the harshness, and just kind of find a neutral through the whole thing. But it's not going to come out as good as someone that is using the pro features. Literally, CapCut has made all these things difficult so that you can be forced, allegedly, so that you can be forced into subscribing to their pro features, which is something we're going to overtake in the fourth week. I'm going to show you guys the iOS users ways of way past that. So you guys don't worry. That's why you're in this group. But for people, for 100 users, you'd have to get the VN editing app or InShot. Now, in the VN editing app or InShot, you could the removing of background for both images and videos are absolutely for free, which is something that we're going to be doing once that time comes. If you guys want me to go into all that specifically, let me know. But I can't do that right now in this video. So we're going into the next one. Yeah, that's just basically what photo edit is all about. You could add text. Let me try and see if I can do something like that. Okay. What I can do is I can just click on this, click on text, and click on templates. Now, what this template is going to do is it's going to give you your own already made styled text down for you. So you can just click on one and choose. But if you don't like it, you can obviously personally edit. Go to styles and personally edit your text. But let's see in a particular template right here, which is sales. Let's just click. Let's see something like this. Alright. Style. Right here you can see template, style, font, and alignment. Now, in the style, you can change the color. You could change the background of the text. You could change a lot of things. And the fonts is just going to give you different type of fonts that you can choose from. A lot of fonts on CapCut's are also pro, which makes it very difficult. But this is the way of cheating that particular process. What you can do is you can go online, download the particular font, export it or import it into CapCut, and then use it. That much simple. Do you understand? A lot of people don't know that. Most of the fonts I use for my videos are fonts that were downloaded online. Do you understand? If you want me to do that personally for you, you just have to say. I mean, these things are things that there are a lot. Like there are another word on its own. Do you understand? Yeah. So if you want to do that, I'm sorry about that. But if you want to do that, there are things that I can just go take into it. All right, so I can just click. Now for alignment, what this does is that it helps your text to align. Let's say I put text on top, I write a text just like this, and I write another one under. Do you know it should not be? It should be straight. One will be in the middle, and one will be. It should be all over the place. But if I want to align it, I can just do something like this. Click on alignment. Click on this. Automatically, you can see it has aligned. Do you understand? And you can also click on bold, which will make the text a little bit bolder. And it's just a lot of things right here. But I don't want to spend too much time on that because after it's not the whole thing. I can just put the text right here. And yeah, perfect. So I have a perfect picture. I can click on filters. The filter aspect is also very, very good, although some might be pro. I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure. But I think most of it are free. You can just click on, let's try and look for the perfect one to click. Okay, let's pick this one. I think this one is perfect also far. And then yeah, we have a lovely picture at the end. And then we can just export it, and then we're done about that. Now let's go. Alright guys, so the next one we're going to be going into is the remove background. I don't think we really need to go into that because I think we already talked about that in the photo edits, but this one is a little bit different because it applies to both videos and pictures, which we have talked about before. So the next one after that word is the camera. But why this is different is this camera, it's not just normal camera feature. Yes, I thought it was a normal camera feature and I used to skip it a lot of times. But when I was going deeply into CapCut and I was going deeply into this home pages features, I found out that this is not just a normal camera. Now let me get into it right here, as you can see. Okay, so on this camera you have, as you can see here, you have the filter, which means I can change, although it's not as good as the normal. treat it as a raise, but I can just do something like this, which is I can reduce it right here and I can increase it right here. So yeah, this can be found in most of normal basic cameras. Do you understand? And the other thing I like about this is the teleprompter, which could read lines for you. Literally, you could just type whatever you want right here, and you could just click this, and type whatever you want right here, and click apply. And once you click the video, the teleprompter starts reading the lines for you, then start showing you the line, and you can just read off of it. Do you understand? So if you're having, let's say, like a Skype meeting, or a meeting that you need to or an interview whereby you need to just read the text, you can do, you can use this. This is perfect for that. Do you understand? So yes, and you can just click this and click save and export. Literally, it's literally that simple. Also, you'd have a timer right here, and you just have a lot of things whereby without speed, you could slow down your videos, you could hasten it up. It's just a lot of features. Literally, it's something that I would need to go in personally if I want to take you guys on that particular aspect. So the next one, if you're using Android, you would see something right beside. You see expand, like an arrow pointing down. You can just click down and show you something like this. Do you understand? So we have checked out camera, we have checked out remove background, we have checked out AutoCut. The next one, which is right on top here, is AI posters. Now, what does this do? This helps you to create, it's an AI feature that helps you to create posters. But to be honest, it's not the best AI feature that would help you to create posters. I would suggest features like Canva and let's say Adobe Firefly or some Adobe apps. Not CapCut's. It's not really that perfect. Let's try it out. You can just put. Although it's good, it's there, but it's not really the best AI thing to be able to create flyers for you. It's not the best, to be honest. I can just create. Let me see. Let me use an example. Okay, so this is not detailed enough. If you want to create a flyer, it should be much more detailed, and then you can just pick whatever you want to use it for, be it YouTube thumbnails, be it Facebook cover pictures, be Instagram story. Literally, this size matter. This size is just literally what I was telling you about aspect ratio. This size is the same thing as aspect ratio. Now, if I was to create a flyer or a product picture for my YouTube, I would probably pick this, which is the YouTube thumbnail, which is the 1280 by 720. Do you understand? That's what I'll pick. That's for YouTube. If I was to pick something for Instagram story, it's usually more larger than Instagram posts. Now, for Instagram posts, it is 1080 times 1080. That's 1080 by 1080. Then from Instagram story, it is 1080 by 1920. Do you understand? So these sizes are very core. I cannot be creating a reel for my Instagram post. I'll be using the size of something for my Instagram story. It is not going to match up. Do you understand? There's going to be a glitch. So I can just do this here and click generate. And let's see, although I don't think it's that much good, but let's see the result is going to give us, although this might take a while. All right, as you can see, it's there, it's cool, but it's, to be honest, it's not really my thing. It's not really something that I would fancy that much. Do you understand? It's not really that much detailed. And if you want to create it personally for yourself, or you want to pick some particular templates, you can just pick a template, let's say for promotional stuff. I can just pick this template and then click this. It's not the same thing to give you different templates, but you can just pick your choice form. For branding products, you have them there. For personal, let's say for birthday, it's a lot. It's a lot of things you can just pick from. Do you understand? So the next thing we're going to be going into after this, next thing we're going to be teaching you guys is the record. This adjust speed, literally, it's just ways of adjusting the speed of the video. Nothing special. And the next one, which I really love, and most of the time I'm really excited about, is the record. So I'm going to choose some videos, look for some videos of maybe some B-rolls that I have. Okay. So let's say I'm trying to talk about my day when I was shooting the videos. Let's say I'm trying to talk about my day. And this is perfect for people that are doing vlogs, vloggers that you want to talk about your day, record at the same time. You want to, do some screen record and explain things to some people. This is perfect for you. All you need to do is to take the videos you have done, put them into this record, import them into this record, and then press record this mic right here, and then keep on talking. But you have to be fast about it, because you have to match, the video has to match what you're saying. So let's say I'm trying to talk about this my day at recording a particular launch. I can just, for example, I just want to give you guys. Alright, so today I was headed to Lem's launch to shoot a promotional video for them. And this was a very fun day for me, because it was one of the most newest things I've ever done. And literally, these shots were very difficult for me, because I was just trying to find different placements and different angles. And okay, so if I use this now, I can just put this, delete, let's do delete. And once you want to click this, when you want to delete this CapCut's watermark at the end, you can just click on it and you see the delete right under. You can just delete it. It's pretty much that simple. So let's say this is what I want to do. Okay, so there's a little bit of noise because of the original video. So if you want to shut down the noise of the original video throughout your editing process, you can just click this mute clip right here, just beside before the audio starts. See this mute clip right here, you can just click on it. Original sounds of all clip muted. Now if you want to put it on back, you can just click on it. Original sounds of all clips are muted. So I want it muted, so I just click on it and so the only thing you'll be hearing now is my voice. Do you understand? So I can just create a vlog with this and just export it. So it's pretty much that simple. But I love it because I would like to. I've actually used it that much. I would like to use it because it's very, very resourceful. So the next thing I would like to show you guys is the collage. It's just, this is the collage right here beside the record. This is just ways of adding your pictures, let's say different type of pictures. It has to be, let's say 2 pictures or 3 pictures into different dimensions in one frame. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so let me use pictures for example. All right, so I just want to use pictures of some particular products. Let me just use this. Let's say I'm picking 3 pictures. Okay, now look at this. It will give you different ways of aligning your pictures or your videos in the particular frame, but you would have to find the one that is perfect for you. Let me pick another one, which is this now. Okay, this is a little bit cool. You could click on it and edit this particular one by yourself. Okay, so this is the aspect ratio. Don't forget the aspect ratio that I taught you guys about. If I'm using this for, let's say a TikTok reel or an Instagram reel, I can just click here. If not, I can just click here. Do you understand? And if I want to edit it personally, I can just click on the video. And I can just click right here and crop. Okay, so I want to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So what I did here, if you don't understand, what I did here was that I clicked on the video, I clicked on edit more. Edit more will take you into CapCut's import settings itself. Then you can just click on it. If you want it bigger, you can just click on it and then click on crop, which is right here, or transform, sorry. Click on transform, which is right here. Then on transform, you can click on resize, which is right here, and then you can just resize it to, you know, whatever you want. So it's that much simple, nothing more complicated, and we can just go back. You can find what suits you best. For the next thing we're going to be showing you guys is frame capture. This frame capture is the same thing as freeze. Let's say you want to freeze a particular movement in the video. Okay, I'm just going to use one of the professional videos I make for me, but okay, so right here. So let's say I want to freeze this particular set where he's about to take the shots. I can just do this. So right here, I have a freeze, you know, picture of him taking a shot right here. Do you understand? I can just add filters to it. If I want to add filters to it, I can just add filters to it. Although most of the filters, again, in CapCut, are approved to make your life difficult, which is why I recommend VN for filters. Yeah, Instagram edits has some filters, but you know, you can use VN for 100 users, you can use InShot. Do you understand? I can just click this particular filter right. Okay, let me sound something like this. Apply, then I can just export. So it's pretty that much simple. So it has turned the particular place I want in the video to a picture. But I wouldn't really recommend it because it's something you can just do on your new project in CapCut. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys here is alright, it's text to image. Now, I like this one. It's a little bit interesting. It's a little bit it has a little bit of dimension to it, but it's also won't give you the kind of best result you want. It's an AI feature whereby you can write text and to transfer it into images for you, and this is absolutely free. But the thing about most features, most other websites that will give you perfect results is that they are paid. For instance, now I use Adobe Firefly for for my text to image prompts that I do, but it is paid. After 2 free uses, you would have to pay for it. Do you understand? That's why you can use something like this, you know, for CapCut. Do you understand? But it won't really give you the best results. Let me give you an instance. Let's say I was to create something like this. I can just write. Okay, so I can just write this and then let's add results. It could bring in different results for you, but okay. So all right. So here are the results. Yeah. So what this has done, it's not detailed now because I didn't make the what I wrote. I didn't make it detailed enough. You should make yours more detailed. Then it should be more, you know, into the way you want it. Although the text, most of the text that you write there won't really show because of it's more or less like I've noticed that most AI websites that to create templates for you won't really give you the exact thing you want because of guidelines. Do you understand? Because of guidelines. But it will give you something similar. It will give you a template just like this, and you can just, you know, pick anyone, press save, download, and then the image will be automatically saved on your phone. That's that about that. The next thing I want to point out, which is which is actually the last thing, is product photos. Now this one is very important, and this one is very essential, because you would have to drop an assignment from this. Now product photos, this is an AI website whereby you can take, like for people that have lots of products now, you can take the picture of your product on a slate background, yeah, and then export it into these product photos. The product photos will remove the background for you and replace it with whatever you want. Let me give you an example. So let's say I'm picking something like this. I'm just going to pick this. Let's say I'm picking this. I'll use a shoe, and I can just choose a particular one that I want for this. And what this is going to do is, this is going to change the background of the particular product I have taken, particular product picture I have taken. Do you understand? So it's going to make it look a little bit more professional. But also, what I would advise you to do is to pick the template that suits the kind of product you're taking. So for instance, if I'm picking this shoe, picture or product right here, I can just pick this one here. And can you see? It's bringing out this. It's not the best to it, but it still has to be okay. Or I can just pick something else and to bring out this. Okay, so it's bringing out this. So it's something that will make your product more captivating if you were taking it on a plain or clean background. Do you understand? But also, it is very important to know how to use this. For instance, I can't be using this water background for a shoe product. It doesn't match. It doesn't really go for it. Just that I can use that for a water product. Let's say a water bottle product, or a product of a drink. Just let's say a Fanta drink. Any product just that consists of drinks, literally. I can't use that. I can't use this. I can't use this particular one for for shoe products, or for products, or for handmade products. You understand? So it's also very important to know the kind of template to choose for this. So yeah, that is all the features you would see on the home page of CapCut's, basic CapCut. Most people really teach you this because it's like a little bit diverse. It's a little bit deep. Do you understand? And people just overlook it, which I find it very funny. I've not really gone on YouTube and I've seen a situation whereby someone is explaining the features on home page on CapCut. I haven't really seen it. So your assignment for tomorrow or today is to take a picture of any product. If you're someone that sells, some particular set of products, or your business owner, you can take a product of your business. Do you understand? Or if you're someone that doesn't do that, you can just take any product. Take a picture of any product and then apply it into this app and choose the best one possible. And also make different products, and then import them. Once you export them from this particular one, you would import them into the AutoCut, the CapCut AutoCut that I taught you in the beginning, and then make a template out of it. And yes, I will be tagging the winner, or the best person with the best results, and I'll also be following you guys up on the next one. So tomorrow we're going to be teaching you guys on the basic, the new project of CapCut. We're going to be teaching you guys the basic things of CapCut, from trimming to filters to landscape to keyframes. It's a lot, but these things I want to make sure that I'm teaching you guys one by one, so that you can know the essence of these things, because to be honest, nobody really taught me these things when I just started basic editing. They just moved into the main whole process, which made my life difficult in the long run. So I hope I was able to teach you guys something. If you don't understand anything, you can put it down in the comment section. And also, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more features like this. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.